Okay, so Nick Myers here for online journalism with Shannon, a Columbia student. I'm going to show her my ideas for the website. So here we are starting on the homepage, and there are a couple new additions that I thought would be good for the tabs. First one being what's going on, your major, and down here the interactive campus map in your blog, and right here is one of the submitted things from the blog, which has a link here and a link here. So to start, Shannon, would you mind clicking on what's going on? All right. So now we're on the what's going on page, which has, it's kind of like the events calendar, but there's different other little pictures and things with descriptions to go to it. And over here you can go by your major, or by, like performances, and then music, dance, theater, arts, film, and other. Student recommendations, things in the news, announcements, meetings, all events, and then a link to the Columbia Facebook page. So that's what that is. Does that seem like something you might check out, Shannon?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So the next thing I wanted to focus on was looking up things by your major. So if we were back on the home page here, you'd go to your major. All right. And that takes us to this page, where it's kind of like an oasis where you can look by your major, which is down here. And we'll have a featured student submission, and here's an example of, like, someone from fine arts, a video of them painting. And we also have previous submissions, announcements for all majors, and then another link to Columbia's Facebook. So what's your major, Shannon?
Radio.
Okay, well, unfortunately I made a page for journalism, so.
All right, well, journalism.
Okay. So, could you click on the journalism? Okay. That takes us to the journalism page here, which has more things like recent submissions from students and staff, which I think would be a way to highlight students' work. And then these would be like, since a lot in journalism, a lot of it's written, so here's like a story, or then here's a video, another print story, and then over here you can look by, within your major, by who's in the faculty, a building map of where those are, upcoming events, the blog, entries relevant to your major, announcements, alumni, kind of like things that alumni have done, things in the news, and links. All right, so the next thing I want to do is go to the interactive map, because a lot of students have said that they have trouble finding their class. So we'll go to, do you ever have that problem when you get the building code and you don't know where the building is necessarily?
Yeah, I did when I had to take a lot of electives.
Yeah. So you'd look at the interactive map of campus. So
Okay.
that takes us to this map
Nice.
page, which is like similar to Google Maps, where you can like look here, which is like a aerial view, and you can click in and out and check it out, and then you can click on the building. You can go by building code, you can go by your major, your teacher, your class, and then a street view, which is sort of similar to Google Maps, where they have that thing where you can kind of like toggle around within a bunch of photos of the area, the buildings. So, and then also here's a list of the building codes where each letter would correspond with the address. And then also I thought it'd be cool if you could take the virtual tour. So.
That's neat. I like that.
Okay.
I would use that.
Okay. So overall, do you think these ideas would improve?
I do. Especially this interactive map. I really like that idea, and I'm surprised that we already don't have something like that. I think that's something that we really need, especially for freshmen.
And with like radio, if there was like a place to submit your work or other people's work as like, or like on a blog, would you go check that out to see other people's
Yeah,
work as well?
definitely. I mean, sometimes they'll do it on our station website, but I always like to hear what people are doing, and I think that if you make it more aimed towards kids, if you will, and social media, that the website would be used a lot more. Like all the links to the Facebook and stuff. I like that.
Great. Well, thank you, Shannon. And this is Nick Myers for Online Journalism.